the PAF has finally inducted the first batch of drones in their inventory.
Yes.
The fourth-generation made-in-China JF-17 Thunderfighter jets are now being manufactured locally in Pakistan, and the first batch has already been delivered to the Pakistan Air Force. This will give Pakistan a much-needed edge over India, as it is a fourth-generation fighter jet. But how is this going to happen? How can Pakistan afford a fourth-generation fighter jet when they have been struggling financially? Well, we'll discuss all of that in today's video. So let's get started. But before we start, welcome to my channel, where we discuss all things defense. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more updates. Let's start the video. Pakistan has always struggled to maintain a strong air force due to financial constraints. Since the inception of Pakistan, the country's leadership has recognized the importance of a strong air force. However, due to limited resources, Pakistan has often had to make tough decisions regarding its defense spending. Despite these challenges, Pakistan has managed to acquire and operate a number of fighter jets throughout its history. In the early years, Pakistan relied heavily on the United States for military assistance, including fighter jets. One of the most iconic aircraft to serve in the PAF is the F-86 Sabre. These were provided by the USA and played a crucial role during the 1965 and 1971 wars. Following the separation of East and West Pakistan, both countries began to build their own air forces from scratch. Pakistan acquired a number of Chinese fighter jets, such as the F-6, which was a variant of the Soviet Union's MiG-19. Despite these efforts, Pakistan's air force remained relatively weak compared to its neighbors, particularly India, which had a much larger and more advanced air force. In an effort to address this imbalance, Pakistan began to seek out new sources of military equipment. One such source was the United Kingdom, from which Pakistan purchased a number of Hawker Hunter fighter jets. These were supersonic jets that were capable of carrying a variety of weapons and were a significant upgrade for the POF. In the late 1970s, Pakistan also acquired some American F-16s. These were advanced fighter jets that gave Pakistan a significant edge over its neighbors. However, these purchases were expensive and put a strain on Pakistan's economy. As a result, Pakistan has been looking to reduce its reliance on foreign military equipment and has been seeking to develop its own indigenous fighter jet, the MFI, or Multifunctional Fighter Aircraft Program. The MFI is a project to design and develop a multi-role fighter aircraft specifically tailored to meet the operational requirements of the Pakistan Air Force. The project is being undertaken by the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex, which is a state-owned enterprise responsible for the design, development, production, and maintenance of military aircraft in Pakistan. The MFI is intended to replace the aging fleet of F-6 and F-16 fighter jets, which make up the backbone of the Pakistan Air Force's combat capabilities. The new aircraft is designed to perform a variety of roles, including air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance. It is also required to be cost-effective and easily maintainable. Under the harsh environmental conditions prevalent in different parts of Pakistan, the development of the MFI has been a long and complex process involving extensive research and testing. The aircraft is expected to enter service in the next few years and will be a significant addition to the Pakistan Air Force's capabilities. However, in spite of all these efforts, Pakistan's Air Force has not been able to match the capabilities of its rivals. As a result, Pakistan has been forced to turn to China for assistance. China has emerged as a major supplier of military equipment to Pakistan in recent years, and one of the most significant pieces of equipment that China has supplied to Pakistan is the JF-17 Thunder fighter jet. The JF-17 is a multi-role supersonic jet fighter developed by the Chengdu Aerospace Corporation of China. It is designed to perform a variety of missions, including air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance. The aircraft made its first flight in 2009 and entered service in 2014. The JF-17 is a highly advanced aircraft featuring a number of cutting-edge technologies, including active electronically scanned array radar, infrared search and track capability, and the capacity to carry a variety of air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles. The aircraft is also notable for its low cost, with an estimated price tag of around $30 million, making it an attractive option for developing nations looking to modernize their air forces. China has already delivered a number of JF-17s to Pakistan, and more are on the way. The aircraft has also been exported to other countries including Egypt, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka. So this is where things get interesting. You might be wondering why Pakistan needs such an advanced fighter jet, considering their financial situation. Well, here's the thing. Pakistan doesn't actually need to pay for these fighter jets. That's right. Pakistan is not paying for these fighter jets. Instead, China is providing them to Pakistan on a government-to-government basis. What does that mean? Well, basically, China is gifting these fighter jets to Pakistan. China is not charging Pakistan for these fighter jets, and they are not even charging interest on these fighter jets. Basically, China is giving these fighter jets to Pakistan for free. Why is China doing this? Well, there are a number of reasons. Firstly, China sees Pakistan as a strategic partner and ally. China has been providing Pakistan with military and economic assistance for many years, and the JF-17 is just the latest example of that assistance. Secondly, China is looking to expand its arms export market. The JF-17 is a relatively new fighter jet, and China is looking to find new customers for it. Pakistan was the first customer for the JF-17, and other countries are sure to follow. Finally, China is also looking to reduce its dependence on the United States. For many years, China has been heavily reliant on the United States for military equipment and technology. However, in recent years, China has been working hard to reduce that dependence, and the JF-17 is part of that effort. By developing and exporting a modern fighter jet, China is showing the world that it is capable of producing advanced military equipment without the help of the United States. Now, you might be wondering what makes the JF-17 such a formidable fighter jet. Well, it's a multi-role aircraft, which means it can perform a variety of missions. It can be used for air superiority, ground attack, reconnaissance, and even nuclear deterrence. The JF-17 is also a supersonic aircraft, which means it can fly faster than the speed of sound. It has a top speed of Mach 1.6, which is equivalent to over 1,000 miles per hour. This makes it one of the fastest fighter jets in the world. The JF-17 is also equipped with a number of advanced weapons, including air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, and bombs. It can carry a variety of different types of weapons, giving it a lot of flexibility in different combat situations. Now, let's talk about the cost of the JF-17. As I mentioned earlier, the JF-17 is a relatively inexpensive fighter jet, with an estimated price tag of around $30 million. This makes it a lot cheaper than many other modern fighter jets, such as the F-16, which costs around $250 million. The low cost of the JF-17 makes it an attractive option for developing nations who may not have the financial resources to purchase more expensive fighter jets. Now let us talk about the range of the JF-17. The fighter jet has a range of over 1,000 miles, which is more than enough to cover the entire country of Pakistan. This means that Pakistan has complete air dominance over its territory. The JF-17 also has a service ceiling of over 50,000 feet, which means it can operate at very high altitudes. This is important because it allows the aircraft to avoid detection by enemy radar, and it also gives it a better vantage point when conducting surveillance missions. Overall, the JF-17 is a highly capable fighter jet that is sure to give Pakistan a significant edge over its rivals. Its multi-role capabilities, speed, weapons, and low cost make it an attractive option for any country looking to modernize its air force. That's all for the day. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a comment below. Your feedback is very important to us and helps us make better videos for you. We also post regular updates on our social media channels, so be sure to follow us there as well. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.